is going on, guys, gals, aliens, and degen freaks? Welcome to Dano Crypto. On this channel, we show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystems. So, yeah, we took a bit of a dump, guys. Took a bit of a dump, and so we're coming to you live. Coming to you live for the second stream of the day. Well, I guess this is the third stream of the day because we did go on the Moon Show this morning. We were helping Mr. M out. We had a cool guest. We had one of the team members of the project for BRN Metaverse, and she was just kind of talking about the project and talking about what is coming up with that project. And so we had that segment on the show, and then we talked about the Bitcoin markets. We said, you know, we might get some retracement, and we might get another crash, and then start moving to the upside. And so, and we said, look, we could bounce from here, could go bullish and keep that momentum, but we ended up going to the downside. So let's see if we end up still going right back into this freaking range, man, where we were hoping we wouldn't have to trade back down into this range again for the institutional boats to be pulled back, but it's looking kind of like that is in the cards because we did break down below the 200-day moving average really hard on the daily. Big red daily candle here. And also trading under the 20 SMA, the 20-day SMA on this Bollinger Band. And so we could end up just touching this Bollinger Band and trading down into 56,008. We trade into 56,008. This means that we're just creeping on this range here to basically. If we touch this trend line again, because this is the trend line we were hoping that we would break the catalyst and go to that 71,000, break this resistance here at 66. We were trying really hard to get back up to that 66,000, and we couldn't make it. We could not make it. So, are we pushing to this range again in the short term? We could very well do so. We could even touch into this range and trade sideways into this trend line because this would still indicate a on-track move for Bitcoin in a bull run. Because you guys got to remember, we are 6 months. We're halfway through the bull market. You got to remember that basically you could say, okay, yeah, the bull market has started when Bitcoin was 16,000. We've pumped from here, from 16,000 to 70K. Now you could make the case if you were a bear that, okay, the bull market's over and that's it because we hit all-time highs before the Bitcoin halving. Now we're we're consolidating or trading sideways really after the halving. And then we have the ETFs though, trading catalyst. We have a lot of things that are going to give us some metrics of where we think the Bitcoin price is going to be going here. And so this trend line, if it bounces off this trend line again, it's still in the cards for us to be going to these breaking all-time highs in the next 4, 5, 6 months. Now, our time trajectory for Bitcoin to hit $100,000 or $120,000 or $150,000 per Bitcoin, we think that's going to happen in December. We think that with the inevitable rate cuts that are happening in September, we have those rate cuts happening in September, and then we have the election in November. So it's going to be really interesting, guys. We basically have these 2 months where we're going to get the rate cuts in September. We're having these markets pull back, at least with Bitcoin. Bitcoin's really still at a decent price. 59,200 is still cheap. It's still cheap. We did get a nice retracement. This was a nasty, little nasty retracement, but we have to see if we're gonna go lower. Let's see. Just a second. Let's go and look at the MACD. MACD's kind of looking like we could start creating a little more sell pressure. But I wonder how the altcoins are doing. How are the altcoins doing, guys? How's your altcoins doing? Well, I know that a lot of my altcoin trades that we were just in hit their stop losses because of the market going south. And so now we are going to have to reposition ourselves a little bit here. We didn't want to short the market. We didn't do any shorts. No shorts were put in the market. Now, fear meter is 30. Looks like, well, let's see if this has changed. Fear and greed index is currently neutral at 54. We were in greed. Now we're getting neutral. Be interesting if we went right back into fear again. But we have, Bitcoin at $59,394. We have Ethereum at $2,448. And you know what? I actually bought some more Ethereum. And I'm like countering this, like the death of crypto and the rise of Bitcoin, where basically they say, this is the death of Ethereum. And they go into this, explanation of Ethereum's downtrend and that they don't think that even the ETF will be able to save its downtrend in inevitable demise. Now, I'm counter trading that. Now, I think that ETH is going to go to 10K. I think we can get a 10K ETH. Ivan has been screaming this for a long time. I believe Ivan over most people, especially when it comes to crypto influencers and people that have been in the space and know more about Ethereum than anyone. And he is a big proponent of telling you guys and telling us that, look, you cannot fade Ethereum. You can't forget about Ethereum and the fact that it's the only one that's under Bitcoin has been able to get as high market cap and get that type of developer support, enabling the smart contracts, basically having all of these DeFi mechanisms in the space. And so I'm still betting on Ethereum. But I want you guys to listen to this, and we'll listen to this together because I'm curious what you guys think about this, and then we're going to test some medieval empires live on stream, since the market's dumping. People are already bored. People are already just getting tired of crypto. Even the people that love crypto, they're just getting so bored. They're getting fed up with these prices. They're getting fed up with just the it's the time. It's the time where people get real salty. I've read the comment section and in some of the live streams are just so salty. They're terrible. And people are just getting, it's like when you get real hot, you start getting real hot, you start getting angry, getting negative. You're just like a goblin. I feel like that's how people are turning into freaking goblins right now in crypto, because they're just fed up. So let's see what Jack Mallers thinks. And this is on Swan Bitcoin. This was posted 3 hours ago.
Proof of stake is banana airplane, right? It has no physical ties to the real world. It doesn't honor and respect physical reality. It is an abstracted illusion.
Ethereum has been bleeding out for over 2 years now. Is it headed to zero? Are we witnessing the slow death of the crypto altcoin space? Today, we look at the second largest cryptocurrency besides Bitcoin and how it's been on a steep decline since it switched from proof of work to proof of stake. It looks like not even an ETH ETF can save it now. This leads us to answer why exactly it's extremely unlikely, if not impossible, for any crypto token to surpass Bitcoin as the superior global monetary network.
And I don't know if like what he said at the end, it's like I don't think that's ever been Ethereum's goal, is to like surpass Bitcoin or like flip Bitcoin. It's a completely different type of technology. Now it is. I mean, there was a point, obviously, when you could mine it. It was proof of work. You could mine Ethereum, but it's now what Ethereum is doing, and what is basically all of the DeFi applications, the dApps and all that stuff, and then the layer 2s. And yes, the gas fees are high, but then I don't know. There's something in my bones that tells me, like, don't let people Bitcoin maxi you out of thinking that Ethereum is going to fail and it's going to go to zero. I'm not going to fall for that Bitcoin maxi trick.
Ethereum has been melting down once again, hitting new lows not seen since February of this year. This comes on the heels of the Ethereum Foundation disclosing that they sell $100 million worth of ETH every year to pay for salaries and grants. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a perfect example why Ethereum, or any crypto token for that matter, will never flip Bitcoin. Bitcoin doesn't have employees, a CEO, or expenses. All we need to do is look at Toncoin, the native crypto token for the messaging app Telegram, which took a steep 13% haircut minutes after the news of the founder, Pavel Durov's arrest in France over the weekend.
And so if you're watching the stream earlier today, we actually mentioned about how these coins, these altcoins, are like companies. They are subject to, if the founder is doxxed, or if there's something wrong with said launch of a product that was supposed to do well and it didn't do very well, the token price can be affected. And he's right with the fact of Bitcoin and not having that same type of correlation of, there's no CEO, there's no people to pay, but Bitcoin is subject to price manipulation and massive whales manipulating the price by buying and selling. So Bitcoin isn't without its problems as well, but it does solve many. So that is a good thing. But I think that saying that like Ethereum is going to die and go to zero, I think to me, I don't agree. I don't think its goal is to flip Bitcoin. I think its goal is to have a different type of liquidity in the market. And yes, there's a bunch of controversy over the Ethereum Foundation, and where the funds go, who's paying who they support, and if it's actually decentralized. It's not. It's centralized. It has decentralized aspects, but then is also centralized, and there is obviously a lot of controversy with it. But
have a look at this post by Max Kaiser on the price drop. 1. Do you understand now why Satoshi chose to remain anonymous? 2. Everyone connected materially with all bleep coins, ETH, ADA, BNB, Sol, XRP, TRX, plus 30,000 others can have the exact same thing happen to them. Only Bitcoin is secure. What's the simplest way to tell whether your favorite crypto project is indeed decentralized or not? Ask this question. Is there a CEO, founder, or president of the project that can be arrested or killed? If the answer is yes, it is not decentralized. This leaves only Bitcoin. There is no second.
So in that sense, yes, there is no second best in terms of something being connected for third-party risk, second-party risk, whatever it may be. Bitcoin does have that cross-border, cross religion, cross parties, cross like whatever. It's just like it doesn't care who you are. As long as you have a key and your private key and you have an internet connection, then you can use the Bitcoin network. So, and as long as people give that trust, so that's the thing that Bitcoin has in its essence is that there has to be miners and there has to be people that trust also that to put the work. They have to put the work in. So maybe it's less. I know it's supposed to be trustless, but people still have to be active in the network. That's the whole point. So there has to be people using the networks. So that if that wasn't going, then Bitcoin would just be at, it would not see its growth, but then the growth would be different. So it's like the more that people start to understand it, the more that money goes into it, the more that it starts to go in, the money from the money market starts to flow into this idea of Bitcoin, then Bitcoin does become what it's meant to be. It's meant to be that hedge against the system. So it doesn't mean that you don't speculate into the altcoins, because we've seen that the altcoins can do really well. Yes, some of them do go back. It's a cycle. They go down, they go up, they go down. We've seen it, obviously. All those coins that he mentioned, Cardano, Tron. Toncoin is just up and coming in terms of a chain, but the app itself, the Telegram app has been around for a while. So the Ton chain is relatively new. So yeah, it really is true though. What they're saying in terms of these whether that's what I think is so interesting about Pepe. I think that's why I think we don't know exactly who are the developers and the people that are behind like say Pepe. And maybe I don't know. But put your Pepes in the chat since we're about to start talking about Pepe. Put your Pepes in the chat. But Pepe is it's a frog. It's a frog meme. So as long as memes exist, I think Pepe will always exist. And I think that's why I've been so bullish on Pepe to basically survive the test of time like Dogecoin has in this bull cycle, and then going into the next bull run, because this is what I think. I think the bear market is going to be shorter than this previous bear market. This bear market was very much extended and was like treacherous, had all kinds of black swans and all kinds of stuff happening. And then I think with this parabolic pump that we have with Bitcoin, we're going to see a different type of market structure come into play, especially with the gaming tokens, AI tokens, these meme narratives. And it's going to shorten, I think, the bear market. We're going to have maybe a year of a bear market, maybe even shorter, and then we'll start to get more liquidity and more money into these markets, because that's where the liquidity is going to start shifting. It's going to start shifting into this ecosystem, and we are going to be the ones that have been already here 6 months, 7 months, 8 months beforehand. And that, I think, is plenty enough time to be able to get your bags packed and get your coins and your narrative straight. And, it doesn't have to be a lot. You could literally pick 10 coins, but as long as you have the 3-4 top narratives of the best traded tokens in that list of their 10-15 coins, then you're bound to do well. 2-3 of those do a 20x, and you got a couple $1,000 in one of them. It's not even that much, and you are basically, creating 20,000, 30,000 here, 40,000 there, 50, 60,000 here. If say some of them do really, really well, and some of them do maybe a 10x, some of them do, and you could just kind of go down the list and everybody like, okay, I got 3,000 in this one. Do that times 10, do that times 20. And this is kind of where we're going. The bull market, truly, when Bitcoin hits its all-time highs and Ethereum goes to $5,000, $6,000, which it will, just wait. I still I'm not going to get into the ETH FUD. There's always going to be ETH FUD, especially when it comes to Bitcoin maxis. And so we don't want to be the smartest guy in the room. We know Bitcoin's going to be the money. We do have, Bitcoin in our portfolio. We will always have Bitcoin in our portfolio, but we're not going to marry Bitcoin and just hold Bitcoin. We're going to play the game. We're going to play the altcoin game. The altcoins and the gaming coins are going to be the ones that surprise us the most. I really believe so. I mean, they are going to be the ones that are going to just basically rip your freaking head off. When it's going to be that meme where you're like poking it, the guy's poking the thing with the stick and the green candle just goes right through its head. It's just going to be like one of those moments for everyone where it just like blasts through your head. I thank you guys for tuning in. We have 18 people watching on YouTube, so shout out to all the people that are watching on YouTube. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. It'd be awesome if you guys hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, ding the bell so you get notified when I go live. I do go live Monday through Friday, 11:30 Eastern Standard Time and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we do enjoy you guys coming into these live streams and listening to me yap. Man. Yeah, God candle sent straight up. But check this out. I mean, think on the weekly. You got to think about. Look at these tokens that are primarily green out of the top 100. We got Render, Floki. We got some meme coins in here like Popcat, Floki, Render, Stacks, AKT, Kosh Network. We got Near Protocol, Fetch AI, 44%, Link 7%, Phantom 11%, Immutable X. Gaming ecosystem token, 14% right there. Say 16%, Gala 4%. So you see here the trend that's happening, and obviously on the daily and on the hour, the altcoins have been getting eaten up by the Bitcoin and Ethereum dip because Bitcoin went down 6%, Ethereum went down. Ethereum went down a good 10% on the hour. If we're looking at on the top 100, the worst, the losers here on the 24 hours, Dog with Hat at 13%, Sats and Pepe down 12%, Ethereum name service down 11%, Jupiter down 10%. So, I mean, the altcoins here getting a nice little dip here at 10%. Dog with Hat being the one that took the biggest hit. And then, honestly, on the daily here, biggest maybe so let's see on the hourly here, the fastest recoveries have been BTT, Popcat, and Kosh Network and things like that. That's what's happening in the markets currently. All right, guys, so we're going to use this last portion of the live stream to test out Medieval Empires. It's been way too long since we've actually gone in and played because we've just been busy with all kinds of things, and we just have not had time to go in here. But why not test it out for you guys, and you can make your decision if you want to test out this game and get into this ecosystem because it's pretty cool. Oh, but actually, before we get into that, I wanted to show you guys that I minted an NFT 3 years ago called a Tato Head. This is a drawing that my daughter did, and I thought to myself, this is when NFTs were going wild, and I was like, you know what? I wonder if I create this NFT and someone discovers this thing and wants to send me like 50 ETH from their massive ETH whale bag from scalping the NFT market back in the day, that they would send me their precious ETH to buy a Tato Head. So yeah, you can see here the proof, the mint on chain right here 3 years ago. Right close to my birthday, man. So yeah, if you are an ETH whale and you want to mint a Tato Head, my daughter drew this when she was 2. She was like 2.5, 3. I thought it was like such a funny picture, and I asked her what it is, and she said a Tato Head. Love it. All right, so this is how we need to be feeling right now. When we got these market dips, you just buy and you gotta keep on the plan, the strategy. All right. We are in medieval empires now, guys. All right, so this is my profile. We have our tokens staked. And let me see if I can show you guys real quick how the staking platform looks. So right here, this is where you can go in and you can, hold on just a second. Let me see. Oh yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. So they have this this loyalty program. You can do these daily check-ins, and then you can also unlock rewards by doing things on Twitter, and you can get these points. You get these social points, and you also have these gaming points, and then they have a leaderboard. Recently, they have released the NFT, and they had an early mint for that, but I missed it. I was just not paying attention. We were not paying attention, so we did not get that. But we are going to we're gonna see if we're able to. We'll see what the prices are. But let's go. Let's see how the village is doing. It's been a hot minute since we've been in here. So the whole point of this game is you build up your army, you build up your village, you're gathering resources. Here's the land map. Show you the land map real quick. Looks like we got some people playing right now. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, we actually got some people running around on the battlefield right now. And so pretty soon, we're going to be able to actually battle with each other and invade other towns and other players. And so it won't be just this NPC type battles where you're just battling your characters and these people, just the NPCs on the screen. You're actually going in and you're doing real PvP with other characters, and you can probably earn the me token with doing so. All right, let me see if there is. All right, so I'm level 9. All right, so let's go. We'll attack. See if we got a good setup right now. Let's see. Oh, full archer. Let's see. Units. Let's see. A full level 9. All right, so this is how you can set up your armies like this. Once you have these slots open, you go in and you can, let's say you can like add in a swordsman. And we'll just keep it like that. Actually, we'll do a horseman. But maybe we'll use this horseman to level them up a little bit. So I like to do, if I have some low-level heroes, I like to throw them in the unit to give them a boost. Let's see. And if you can send out a second army. This might not work. It might not be high enough level. We can give it. Oh no, we'll probably get wrecked on that. Yeah, we're gonna cancel that one. All right, so let's see. Yeah, our rank is way down. Let's see the top heroes. Top countries, top claims.
Welcome back, Governor. Here's...
All right, let's see. Can we expand any spot? Oh yeah, we can right here. All right, let's check the shop. Genesis Commander. There we go. That's what I needed. Sphere Dart Market. Okay, Medieval Empire's Genesis Commander collection. This is what we wanted to see. Nice. Okay. All right, so this is on Sphere. So you can get these with immutable tokens. So these are currently right now, let's see the cheapest. Let's see max price. Max price 20. Let's see if okay, so 21, max price 21. All right, so right now these are the cheapest being 20 immutable tokens. And so what does that equate to? So if we were to do 20 immutable tokens, how much does that cost? Because it's like, oh, okay, so that's about, oh, that's not too bad. I was thinking they were going to be way more than that. Okay, so that's doable. That's doable. All right, what else we have? All right. And so when you have this, so they have silver bundles. You can buy more silver in the game for in game with USDC. Okay, cool. Yeah, you can do different player avatars. They just added these. Oh, these are cool. Ha, the Desert Rose special. I like that. Oh, okay, so let's see the land. Okay, this is what we were curious about because when we were talking about this on stream, just last stream, we were telling you guys that the land was like the cheapest was at like a couple months ago was like $400, $500, and now I bet let's see max price 500. I don't even think there's any less than 500. Nope. Max price 600. Nope. 700. Dang. All right, let's just do 1,000. Oh my gosh. See, this is what I'm telling you guys. This is how fast this stuff can go up. Like, just insane. So if you're an early investor in a game like this and it has not exploded yet completely, like with over 1 million players playing the game, this is when like you get in with a land section here and you start to get people playing on your land, but then you also have just the land itself as an asset to where you can you're buying it for 0.3 ETH, and then during the gaming bull run these things are worth multiple ETH. It's very well possible because already you put in minimum price 3,000, and there's probably, there's some already going for 1.3 ETH. You got 2.4 ETH right here, 5 ETH. It's a tier 6 here. Pretty crazy. And you can see here, that's wild. Let's see here, the sales. Okay, the highest sale was 195, so I don't know. This is a little, that's crazy. It's a little much. And this is actually owned by, okay. Nice. All right, we're not going to start going down the OpenSea, down the OpenSea rabbit hole, but okay. So that's how you get to the actual items if you want to start getting into the actual land, owning the land, get into buying the bundles for USDC or with USDC. And you always have to just go in here, you collect the rewards, you get the chest, they open up the chest. The longer you play the game, the more you're active, then you get these bonuses. And so I think what we'll do now is we'll probably expand the land so you guys can see that. Okay, that one is 25K. Which one was... Okay, this is 10K. All right, I do have some silver that I can use. Which one should I do? This really nice, this nice tree one? Yeah, let's do that. So this is time-based, guys. So, oh, referral program. Oh, nice. Oh, well, speaking of this, copy referral link. If you guys want to test this out right now, if you have not played this game yet, then you should check it out. I think it really, honestly, I think it's going to be one of the top 5 crypto games in this like actual bull run when people start to realize like what's happening and what's going on in this space when it comes to crypto gaming. So yeah, check that out. All right, so let's see if my guys did good. All right, we're good. Took a little bit of damage, but I wonder if we have enough health to be able to take out these guys right here. We got armies running all over the place. All right, and thanks for tuning in, guys. We're just giving you a little demo of Medieval Empires. So you're gonna see these dudes. It's funny. And some of them, the running does look funny. I will say that though. They gotta fix that run. They gotta fix that run on the archer. Does not look like a badass run. Looks more of like a trot. All right, let's get the music going. I know there's some music, so let's get it going. There we go. All right, let's take him out. They're just running through our battle. Hey, what? Hey, why don't you stop and help? What the hell, man? Oh, this is gonna be close. See, I came into this battle low health, but I always know I'm gonna win. If you start to get them into the red before you get into the red, then you're just gonna get more hit points on them. All right, nice. Okay. All right, so now we gotta send them. We gotta send them back home. Get them healed up. All right, yes, they switched up the music, man. I was like, yeah, they gotta switch up the music. Added a nice little township epic. All right, let's go to the world map. Check out the land so you guys can see what you're dealing with. This is where our little chunk of land is right here. You can see that the owner is Carl. That is who we are. We're basically using and playing on his portion of land, and I don't know if he's actually taxing, but if you own your own piece of land, what you can do is have open spots, and then you have people that play on your piece of land, and then you have these different tiers. This is the tier 1 land, and then you have tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, 5. Man, you got these different sections here. You got these different areas. North Ankara. Got rent offers on here. So the game's getting pretty it's getting pretty expansive. You can actually go into the area. So let's go into this area. I want to see what it looks like. Let's visit this see what it looks like, see if it's any different. Nope, does not look any different. Okay, so let's go to So let's go on there. Trying to get to something. There we go. All right, that looks the same too. All right, let's go. Let's go up in the hills. Yeah, I think it's basically right now currently. I would imagine that's what they're going to be updating and working on is just different new terrains and areas of the game map that isn't just a grass field. All right, so let's go back into my town. We're going to show you what you can do. You see, look, when your fighters go into battle, they come back to the town. You have to heal them up. You can either time-based heal them, or you can use these speed-up tokens, these little speed-up, little healing speed-ups. So I'm going to use those, and then I can get right back to sending them out to battle, and they can do their thing. But yeah, guys, that is Medieval Empires, and then you got the Medieval Empires token that I think is going to do really well in this crypto gaming bull run. And why not have a fun game tied with it, with an ecosystem where you can earn some cool rewards. All right. We're gonna keep this music going. All right, let's see what's happening. Let's see what's happening with Bitcoin, and then we're gonna call it a night. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Really do appreciate it. And hopefully, this is what we're gonna get somewhat of a balance. Hopefully, we don't get this major sell-off back into this range. I don't want to go back into 56, 54, but hey, we'll just be buying the dip, and maybe. Just maybe we just keep buying the dip until our face looks like the Wojak in the thumbnail. But all right, guys, thanks for tuning in to the live stream today, the third live stream of the day, and use all the links in the description. use the QR codes, test out those QR codes, let me know they work. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.